what's everybody? Hi. So, yeah, the model is, here. I'm debuting! Woo! It's, There's a sentient ribbon! Wonder what that sentient ribbon could be. Okay. Let's, I'll show... Hello? Anyone here? Their mouth and face! Hey! Alright, okay, I'll stop playing. Hi! So, yeah, this is the model. Honestly, I don't know how to start. You guys probably have been here before already. So, yeah, I spent a lot of time making this model and also working on it. Hey! Now you can actually see me, like, make faces and stuff. Looks neat. Thank you, thank you! Which one's the pinky and the thumb? Oh, the thumb is in the front. She's evolving, run! The thumb is the shorter one, so, yeah, I guess I could show you guys the full body view. Whoa! It's small. Alright, I'll make it bigger. Yes, there! Woo! Here's my full body. So, what's up? Hey, what else? You know what else I can do? Yeah, just like the other model, I can take off my jacket. I can do this little wave every day. Hello! Hi! Alright, I'll just take my place over here so that we can get started with the whole presentation thing. So you guys are probably curious about who I am. If you're new here, you're probably curious about who I am, and if you're not new here, you might still be curious about who I am. I don't know. Who knows? Let's start. Whoa, I'm a real VTuber now. Oh my gosh, she's moving. Sometimes I'll lean in too close and then my camera won't catch it, so let me just prepare the presentation. Haven't done a presentation in a while. This should be interesting. Wait, where? Hang on. Okay, let's get started. So, welcome! Welcome! Hello, everybody! Wait, where did I go? Okay, I'm back. Hey! Yep, it's a PowerPoint. Alright, let's start. So, welcome to my VTuber debut. Does Aurum think of electric sheep? Possibly. Alright, let's start. So, for those that are a bit clueless, in the year 21,000, there was an abandoned android. She was meant to be the first in the line of advanced human-like robots, but her model was deemed a failure. One scientist didn't think so, and worked to make her into the most advanced robot companion. It was difficult, as her construction had some flaws, but eventually this creation would be finished. Thus, Aurum Paradoxum, that's me, was born. Robotics lab assistant by day, normal girl also by day. I am here for my one goal, and that is to understand humans, how you think, how you feel, and what better way to achieve this than to become an online star that transcends space and time. Alright, so you're probably still a bit curious, so this is me. Hi! So, this is my name. That's my I am a super high-tech android from the year 21,000. Cool, huh? And I'm a robot. We don't... My age is robot. My height is tall enough. My weight is heavy metal. Pretty heavy. Yeah, the metal that robots are made of can be pretty heavy, so... I would probably break your human scales. My birth or construction would be on May 2nd, 5/2. So for the person that keeps on coming and wishing happy birthday, yeah, now you know. And if you want to, you know, pledge your loyalty to me, my Oshi mark would be the CD and this pair of glasses. Aurum drops down below, it leaves a huge crater. It's happened before. Alright, next. Alright, so this is you. Or at least what will represent you. Meet Blobby. It's, this little contraption. It is made of glass and metal. The glass is hollow, and it can hover and ride on wheels. And it has... You can customize your Blobby to be anything you like. You can change the thing that's on top of it, and the thing that's inside of it. And, you know, and the Blobby has amazing abilities such as sweeping of floors and reciting 100 digits of pi. I have been trying to upgrade to 125 digits of pi, but I haven't been able to figure out how. I'm trying to add more functionality to it. But it's pretty cute, huh? Could probably make a really good toy. You display Camille art if you really want it to be. Adding your own display to the Blobby is very simple. A very smart Roomba. Alright, so... Next. Wait, I'm still... Alright, so if you're curious about me, here are my likes and dislikes. I like art, I like drawing. Drawing is fun. I like sleeping. Now you might be confused because robots don't need sleep, right? But well, I guess you could call it recharging. You hate onions? We'll get to that later. I like cats. Cats are very cute and very soft. I like to have cats. I'd like to have a cat, but I don't really have the room for one. Robots take substances. Substances like lubricant oil, yes. So are robots allergic to onions? I dislike the scent and taste of them. So... and memes? Memes that you would consider dead. Memes don't really die for me. They just, kind of respawn after a while. I like classic novels. I've been reading a lot of them, or whenever I can get the time to read. I like technology from the 1990s to the early 2000s. Now, it might seem strange for a much newer piece of technology such as myself to be interested in these older kinds of technology, but just think of it as maybe like a history nerd, or somebody that's really, really into the Victorian era in your time. It's very fascinating. I really like how they look. Technology was so colorful, and I aim to bring some of that back. And I also like learning about new things. I might find out about something new and then I'll info dump about it on stream maybe. I can't just keep all of that knowledge to myself after all. I keep looking down to read the chat. What I don't like, airports! I'm not a fan of airports. I keep on getting caught in the metal detectors. There is nothing to do while you just wait for flights, and then when you get on the flight, you can't move around. That's... Math, Math, despite my, somehow when they programmed me, they forgot to program the superior calculation abilities. Doing math overloads my system, and that's why I don't like it. How did you get into this timeline? Are you the one who stole my previous time machine? What time machine are you talking about? Well, let's say that streaming technology from the future has gone a long way. Onions! Okay, I technically do not need to eat, but I can enjoy and sense food the same way that humans do. It's in my code. And onions, I dislike them greatly. I dislike the smell and the taste and the feeling when you find one of them in your food by accident. Tedious, a certain time killer would like to know your location. Headaches, like I said, my programming is a bit faulty. So I tend to run out of, I suppose, memory very quickly. I can't operate as efficiently as others, and this leads me to getting many headaches. Next. Alright, here are some of my favorite things. Food. If you guys don't know what sinigang is, it's a food with, it's basically fish soup. It's a soup flavored with fish, and it's really, really good. It's kind of sour, and also kind of salty. Team consists of Word, PowerPoint, Excel, Access. I like a lot of different foods, but they all tend to fall under the categories of like salty, and this is probably one of them. I really like the ones with fish. My favorite drink is iced tea. Whenever I order outside, I always get iced tea because it's good. I run on a floppy disk. And if you don't know about ube latte, it's basically like think of a matcha latte, but instead of matcha, it's purple. It doesn't taste like a matcha latte, no, it doesn't taste like grass. It tastes like, ube is kind of like, how do I describe the taste? It's close to chocolate, but not quite. My favorite book is The Picture of Dorian Gray, a picture of which you can see here. It's a... I guess it's called a gothic novel. Yeah, it's referred to as a gothic novel, and it's about this guy and the portrait that was painted of him. He doesn't age, but the portrait does, and it's all just read it. I'll probably go into this book soon. I'll like give a full analysis of it. Movie, I'm not really a movie person. I don't really watch movies. But when I do watch movies, I tend to like psychological horror. I've only seen a couple movies of psychological horror, but they were both really good, and I'm looking forward to watching more movies. We could watch Disney Channel original movies. Oh my god, Disney Channel. Like, I always think about the Disney Channel original movies, but then it seems like it's very rare to find somebody that also remembers them. Can we run Doom? Can we run Doom on Aurum? Maybe. My favorite anime, I have two. Madoka and JoJo's. Psychological horror like Camp Rock. I'd say Madoka and JoJo's are both my favorite anime. I really enjoy them both. For different reasons, but also, also, I just find them very fun to watch. I'm currently trying to watch a bunch of other shows, but what I want to do is find the time to finish it. Madoka like that Battle Cats event. Madoka actually has its own gacha game, but I haven't played it yet. I'm thinking about playing it, but I have too many gacha games already. My favorite manga is Blue Lock. It's just the manga that I'm following right now. I don't really feel very strongly about manga, but I did start reading Blue Lock because I really liked the anime and I wanted more. So I'm following it right now, or rather, I'm waiting for it to pile up so that I can keep reading later. Who is your favorite in Blue Lock? Kaiser. I don't really understand Blue Lock. It's just, you know, teenagers being edgy, playing soccer. Basically, the main character's desire to become the best soccer player in the world just overwhelms him to the point where he doesn't care about being cringe. Also, they tend to draw the scenes very well, the scenes where they play football. What about your secondary goal to finish one? I'm already in 2100, but I can tell you the ending of One Piece, but I haven't finished it yet. So, my favorite kind of music is pop, folk metal, industrial. I'd say those are some of my favorites, but I listen to any music, really. Like, rock music, as long as it's good, really. I'm not really all that picky when it comes to genres, but these are the ones that I do like. I also like musical theater sometimes, because it's fun. Whoa, hello! My favorite games are turn-based RPGs and stat-raising sims. Newer viewers to the channel have probably already seen me, play some turn-based RPGs like Persona 4. And I'm just looking for more of those to play because they're fun and they're easy for me to keep up with. I grew up on Pokemon. Pokemon was one of my first games. So, my favorite, James! You really won't let me live that down, huh? So, yeah, those are my favorites. I can go more in depth about them soon. There are also a bunch of other things that I like that I didn't list down here. Persona 4 Gold and thoughts on P4 Revival. I'll probably play it soon. I mean, probably not on stream because I've already played it. You like Madoka Magica? Yeah. Wait, let me just make some adjustments so that I'm facing facing your way. Alright, there we go. Yep, I like Madoka Magica, although I haven't really gotten around to seeing the Rebellion movie. Apparently there's a new movie that keeps getting delayed. Like they keep on announcing the movie, but then it keeps on getting delayed. Can you turn sideways to show how big your nose is? Like this? Like that? 90 degrees. I can't turn 90 degrees. Unfortunately, my model is limited in the ways that it can turn. I don't quite have 90-degree technology yet. Can you make yourself larger? Sure. There. That big enough for you? Okay. Let me get back to normal size. So, let's go. So, if you're curious about what I do on this stream, here's what I do. Mostly I stream art. I do digital illustration, but I also like to try other kinds of art. Like animation, pixel art, graphic design, and possibly other sorts of art that I haven't gotten into. 3D? We want to do 3D? And this model, although I can do this really adorable wave animation and take off my jacket and all that stuff, this model isn't really exactly what you know, it's finished but not finished enough. I'm going to add more things to it, like the pen tablet and the gamepad and all that fun stuff. And so I will be streaming that, you know, because content. And so, and you know, we'll be having art class streams sometimes so that I can tell you what I know about art and show you guys what... Yeah, tell you what I know about art, and you guys can also show your work. This pixel art is really cute. Thank you. Maybe I'll do a sequel to that pixel art stream. Scream. Next. So yeah, we're gonna stream a lot of games, specifically games from Project Moon. I've already streamed a lot of Limbus Company, and I plan to stream more as they keep adding more updates. Can't wait for Kanto 10 and Season 8, I think? Yeah, Season 8. And of course, Lobotomy Corp. I've actually started with Lobotomy Corp. And, I haven't played Ruina yet, but we will be playing that soon. Or tell you! Yeah, I'm burying that light. Unironically looking forward to art class streams. Yeah, I'll make sure to teach you guys some cool stuff. Or we could start with the basics and then we could learn about some other things. So yeah, I guess you could also... Please tell me what you guys would want to learn. Remember, you guys can post in the YouTube community. I might post something or ask questions to me during stream so that I can know what to cover in my next art streams. Next. Alright, here are some other games that I've streamed, and will continue streaming because I'm not done with most of them. Persona 4, Great Ace Attorney, Devil May Cry 5, Stardew Valley, E33, Inazuma 11, Victory Road, and many more to come. I'm currently prioritizing finishing Persona 4 and Great Ace Attorney. Because, I think those were the ones that... I don't even know how you'd finish Stardew Valley! would you say is the finishing point of Stardew Valley? Completing the dungeon, Doom Eternal Platinum rank. I've already completed the dungeon. I would spend most of the time in the dungeon. Make farm, get family. Yeah, I already have the farm. Total economic collapse. Minecraft, Terraria, Hytale, and multiplayer stuff. You know, basically everybody has to do a Minecraft stream at least once, so I will probably get to that someday. Terraria sounds like fun. I'll probably try that out. Yeah, so once I'm finished with Persona 4 and Great Ace Attorney, I'll probably get to finishing all these other games. Along with the Project Moon stuff, of course. Like, finishing Lob Corp and Ruina is my top priority. The final update, you should check it out. And, okay, so here are my $1 million is a good goal for Stardew. I don't think I've ever gotten to that point. Let's go back to the game's slideshow. Inazuma 11 Victory Road. I really enjoyed it, but I don't think the new updates will be coming out for a while. Like, the updates are probably gonna happen not now. Got her to play modded Terraria soon. I could also play the Chronicle mode matches, but if you guys haven't seen the anime, it might not, Haven't played any other Persona Megami Tensei game. I have Persona 5 Royal. I could play that. But I want to try, some of the, I guess, less popular games. Like SMT. Like, people keep telling me to try SMT5. I actually kind of want to try it because I'm curious about what happens there. Or how it differs from Persona. If they release a new Persona game, I'm definitely going to play it. Are you comfortable with playing Resident Evil? Oh, yes! Most definitely. I have Resident Evil 2 Remake in my, Steam right now. I could play it sometime. I'll probably just be, simping for Leon the whole time, but you know, hey, at least it's fun. Horror stream. I've done a couple streams of horror games before. I've played Mouthwashing. I've played, Convenience Store by Chilla's Art. There are more Chilla's Art games that we could play. We'll soon get swole, Leon. Oh my god, I'll save the fangirling for when we actually start playing. I'd enjoy the game. The bathhouse, please. So, yeah. Any other games you can suggest or that I find interesting? We will also play on the stream. Maybe we could also play stuff that's like has chat participation, like Gartic Phone. Gartic Phone would be fun. Ultra Kill stream is too much. I mean, if it's not like super violent or like if it's we've played Limbus Company, we've watched Ryoshu cut out the Pinky Nurse father's tongue. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So, supremely fast-paced. Okay, if I can't play the game, that might be a problem. Actually, I haven't finished Soma since the last time. I'm trying to download the mod that makes you less dizzy. Alright, let's get to this. My goals? I'll answer questions later. My goals are, well, the first one was to debut and you're already here. Hi! So we've already achieved one of those goals. I aim to post 5 videos a year, hopefully more. Like, I'm streaming, but I also want to do, like, scripted YouTube videos, because I didn't really watch a lot of streamers, but I did watch a lot of YouTubers. So I want to post videos. The videos will mostly be about stuff like I could hit you with football predictions. Yeah, one of my YouTube videos is just like stream highlight of football predictions and stream highlight about curious eating utensil, but I want to post more that, you know, are a bit more informative, probably a bit more about art. I've been teasing a 10 art styles challenge for a long time, but I haven't actually done it so yet. I hope to finish that soon. I want to post... want to get 5,000 subs on YouTube! Woo! I don't really know what a reasonable goal would be for Twitch. I mean, I'm already monetized on there, and I don't really care that much about being a partner. So let's just go with 5,000 subs on YouTube. Easy! How many books have you read? All the time, or just... I'll get to that later. I want to illustrate a cover song video. A color song. Yeah, I want to... I've always wanted to make one of those. Like, ever since I got into Vocaloid, I was always really amazed by the videos that they have for the songs, so I want to make one of my own. Mostly on the illustration end, but I'm not, but you know, it would be fine if I also did the editing. I want to learn animation. Animation is nice. Like, I've only ever done one animation, but it seems to have done quite well. So I would like to learn more animation, and possibly do it more often. I would like to learn and teach more about art. So you know, we'll all be learning about art together. Do you sing too? Sometimes. I've done 2 karaoke streams, but those are usually for special occasions. And, I want to read every Sinner's book in Limbus Company. Okay, so somebody asked earlier how many of the books I've already read. I've read The Metamorphosis. The Metamorphosis is quite short, so if you guys want to start anywhere, then I'd suggest that you start there. I'm in the middle of Wuthering Heights. I'm currently trying to understand it. And I read Hellscreen, which is just a short story in the compilation of other short stories. I'm currently trying to read the rest of the short stories in the collection that Hellscreen is part of. Did you also read Distortion Detective and Leviathan? Yeah, sure. I'm open to reading that. Read them in the original language. I only know English. I only know English and Tagalog, but I don't think they print these books in Tagalog. I have to get a hold of the other books, so yeah, that's gonna be quite okay, maybe. I just remembered that I ran into a copy of Dream of the Red Chamber in the bookstore, and it was almost the width of my whole hand. I could just barely hold on to it. So that's gonna be a fun read. I can't find a copy of The Wings anywhere, so yeah. You've got a couple side quests. Finding the books, reading the books, and then talking about the books. Install multiple language floppy in your system. Sure, I'll talk to the lab about it. And, wait, let's add one more. Let's add something else. Whoop. Finish One Piece. We will finish One Piece. I know this is a bit bold, but hear me out. I started watching One Piece because I was curious about why people liked it so much. Like, why people stuck around with it even though it's so long. And, you know, once I start something, I want to finish it. We're never getting that crossed out. No, I know it ends. It ends. I just don't know when. Okay, next. So here are my socials. These are the ones that basically Coffee and VGen are just for like tips and commissions. I do art commissions, yeah. Commission me, hi. And okay, I guess I should get that out of the way now. Most of the things on the stream are made by me. There are some free assets in this PowerPoint from Canva, but I make most of my stream assets myself. My stream overlay, my VTuber model, the emotes on my Twitch, the emotes that I will hopefully add to YouTube soon. I make all of them. So yeah. Here are the main ones that I use. You can find me here. And here are my hashtags. You can use them on the Twitter. We need a fan name. We don't have a fan name. We need a fan name? Do you guys want to have a name? Do you guys want to be known by something? Alright, so what... Alright, so what fan name do you want? Need to think of one. Likes, comments, subs. Not the Sony CD changer. How about floppies? Like floppy disks? But no, we're not floppy disks, we're CDs. The New York Yankees, I don't want to get sued. We are the Rumblings. Please feed us. I'll feed you next week. Anywho, so our fan name is the Floppies. You could just like write it down here. Since our main thing is like CDs, so maybe it could be something about CDs and stuff. AI pros? Nah, that's already taken. Processors, nice. How about discs? Discs? Okay, discs is a bit kind of a difficult word to pronounce. Like compact discs. So disc. Bytes. Cores, like computer cores. The lobotomy to our corporation. Alright, so we are... I like processors or cores. Writing with my mouse. Aura bytes, that sounds nice. Not arms. Why did I write that? What about the Janes in the chat? I refuse to be degraded to an object. I exclusively go by tier 4 Camille sub. Blobby was a pretty good name, so considering it's just floppy with flipped letters. So, Are you guys fine with Blobby? Blobby. Bites. Blobbies? Floppy disks. How about, since CDs aren't floppy, I read that as microtransactions. So, The lobotomy. 22 bytes. So, go with, I've exit full screen for a while so that you can type in your name. Discs. CDs. CDs, but CD stands for something else, like, ooh. Ooh, dudes. Discord ping jump scare. My bad. About a simple one. Units. This is Canva, not PowerPoint. Because I don't actually have PowerPoint, I just use Canva. It's actually pretty good because you can have all the stuff in here. I mostly use it for, let's use all of these. I'll pick out the one, I thought that was mine's. I quite like Paradiscs. Okay. Processor CDs. Okay, I'll just send that and put paradoxers on it because it's funny. My Persona 4 name doing me dirty. No, I'm gonna veto that one. It just makes me look like I'm given an IG Xbox name. Wait, no, actually, Paradoxers is great. Well, I guess it could be like a sort of tribute to the I vote to unveto it. That's not how vetoes work, guys! I second that vote. Fine, fine, you guys are Paradoxers now, I guess. Who am I to fight with the audience? Too hard. Here. Fine. Alright, next. So here is just like where I show off more of the model. Yay! So I'm just gonna put myself here so that you can see me and see me better. I'm doing this, it's because I'm looking down. So here's how I move, here's how I talk, and here's the stuff I can do, this wave animation. Gonna need to find some way to turn this on from my keyboard. I can be sad, like, aw, dang it, or... Did you make everything yourself? Yeah, I programmed the whole thing. I didn't program anything. But yeah, I had like this whole series of streams where I was making the model. Wait, I'm looking up. So yeah, Can we get a Foxy jump scare animation? I mean, sure. When I'm learning animation, I can do that. Those streams where I was making this model, I haven't been doing a lot of them recently. A lot of those changes that I've been adding have been done off screen. Like, it was some of my first content, just drawing the model and then making the model, and some things about the model have changed since my first stream. For example, I've added these straps to my jacket. They're not present on my PNG model. I've added this decoration here. I've added this decoration to my shirt, and the CDs have changed. So the CD earrings move, yeah. It's actually pretty cool because it can look like that they're moving. They're like switching positions and stuff. Sort of change. I tried to have as much motion with the hair as much as possible. I'm not quite at the point of like 90-degree rotations yet, but hey, maybe sometime. Like, I remember these glasses being particularly difficult to rig. I want to be able to have more range of motion, like I'm leaning back, I'm leaning front, leaning sideways. I'm trying to test the limits of this software. Right, so I guess that's it for the debut bit. Now you can ask me questions. Stuff like, why are you... what kind of questions do people usually ask at these? Maybe stuff about my favorites, or like future games that you might want me to play, or... Here, let's go back to my favorites. Because I feel like this would be the most interesting conversation. Wait, let me put myself back. How will this affect the local trout population? Well, I guess if the trout watch me, then they will thrive and have many more trouts in the future. There's also... Your Wi-Fi company capable of handling such traffic? Well, nothing's crashed yet, so it should be fine. Alright, my usual question. What is it? How will this affect the... next question. I don't think I'm... I don't know, the local trout population is where I draw the line. So now you can actually see me do stuff, but I'd like it to be a bit more like how will your arrival during this timeline help police find my time machine? Well, the time travel authorities will... Wait. Well, the time travel authorities and I do not have any connection, so you're probably better off asking them. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more games, or games, unlimited games but no more bacon, but no... What? Wait, this doesn't look very fair at all. Like, you've got, bacon and games and... Huh? Bacon, games, Wait, so where is the bacon? Like, you asked about bacon and games, but I didn't... Where would the bacon be coming from? Oh, How does this feel? Like, having an actual model. How does this... Like, how are you, Bacon gets tiring after a while. Nah, I'm like, creepy. Well, now I can see you. I am inside your walls. I am in your pipes. The smile is creepy. Is it now? Will you sing Usher Scream in the next karaoke stream? I don't know. When will the next karaoke stream be? I wonder. Wait, I said I'd go into some of these other favorites before, let's see. What do I have? Uncanny Smile. Okay, maybe it, like, goes a bit too much into smiling territory. Kinda meant for it to be in sort of mid-smiling pose the whole time. So, What was I going to say? I was going to talk more about some of my favorites. Howdy! Howdy! In live2d! Can you make a frustrated face? This is my sad face. Then... Why am I making that face? Need a driver update for Angie faces. Yeah, sure, I'll play around with these settings later. Wait a minute, I think I could play around with the settings now, actually. Give me a moment. That's the face of a person that didn't get nothing on her rolls. Wait, I think I can play around with the settings now. Trying to balance the... Because you have either too much sensitivity or not that much. And... Okay, I'll actually allow myself to frown this time. Let me turn on the frowning. Let me turn on the frowning controls first. I'll be right back. Once I've turned on the frowning toggle. I think it's in mouth something. It's here somewhere. Just hold on. Oh no, that's the wrong control. My bad. Wait. Alright, the smile should look less creepy now. There we are. Hey! Yeah, I could actually frown now. A little bit. Bro. Man, this is so sad. Make the dog's face. That's a bit difficult. I couldn't even draw it myself. This is the closest I can do. But now I just look like I'm sleepy. You just stare blankly into the screen. Okay. No blinking? Wait, so am I allowed to blink here? Okay, that's enough. Let's actually start. Okay. Wait, I forgot to show this one. Wait, look. Ooh woo! I can do this, cat mouth thingy. I'm not actually sure why I added this, I just thought it was funny. Ooh woo! At least we have a sleepy face to make after 10 hours of limb busting. We probably won't get up to 10 hours. Okay, I'll turn off the cat mouth. Alright, so now you will be able to see my full range of emotions. So, okay, now that we're here, let's do something else. Why am I small? So, what can we do now that we've got our free time? Well, we might as well do something fun. You know, play something, draw something, while I'm having this, while I'm doing stuff. While I have this model. Is there anything that you guys would like to see me do with this model? We can do a barrel roll. Wait, I know you can, like, turn around, rotate your model, but I don't know how to do it. I'll probably do, like, some... We can go to war? Nah. Nah, I don't like war. I like VTubers. Equip... what? So... You know, you get the reference. What's dinner bone? Okay, but okay, it's a bit of a problem because when I look down, my eyes are closed. So I probably have to just like... I'm a bot, I don't get the reference. If I look down, then... How do I stop my eyes closing when I look down? How do I only have my eyes closed when they close? Or is that just a thing that VTuber models do? I'll figure that out sometime. Okay, while I try to get around this eye thing, let's play a game. What game should we play? God's Red Diagra's Flush. Nah! What game should we play? What kind of game do you guys want me to play? How about... I haven't done my mirror dungeons in Nimbus Company lately. Hi, but I love your CD earrings. Hi, thank you! Hello! Welcome. The VOD will be up later, so you can watch my whole debut presentation thingy. Bit scuffed, because I'm still kind of new to this whole, VTuber thing. I've watched a bunch of other VTubers and their debuts, but I'm not really... All of the ones that I've watched were, like, corpo VTubers. So, I'm just... Perhaps a ghost function where you leave your camera, your body just kind of dies. Actually, I have something that happens if I leave my camera. Let me just cover it for a while. It'll just start moving like that. I should probably add some more animations like bending up and down and all that stuff. Yeah, let's do something, you know, regular. Let's play Nimbus Company. There's, I don't think they've updated the mirror dungeons yet. So let's just do mirror dungeons. Speaking of Nimbus, do you have 1,300 lunacy? No, but if you want me to do gacha rolls, then I have some carrots in Uma Musume. All paths lead to Nimbus Company. I probably still have lunacy in Nimbus, actually. I don't think I spent it. Let's check. So, yeah, that's just the Nimbus music. You see the future. We're gonna see Haru and Opera O in your next role. I'll probably do the support card roles, actually. Dude, I just want to play Nimbus. Let's see how much lunacy I have. Alright, thank you. See ya! Thanks for coming! I'll change my category on Twitch, just wait. Oh wait, there's still an update? Dang, that's quite the big update. So, okay, while we're waiting for Nimbus to download, so, there are new units out, right? How good are they? Like, I know, Kira Ishmael just came out. I didn't get the role Index Dawn because this game hates me. Greg... New units, are you... Yeah, those ones. Have they revealed what they do yet? I don't think you're able to roll for them yet. Are you? Like, they just released the teasers, like, yesterday. Okay, surprisingly, this whole model business isn't really taking up as much space as I thought it would. I was really worried that my computer wouldn't be able to handle it, but... Check the old task manager. Yeah, I was really worried about my computer not being able to handle it, but it looks like everything is fine. In fact, Opera might be taking up more space than the VTuber software. Your PC would probably explode trying to do E33 with that model. Well, I'll have to do something else, like I would probably turn off my browser. Last time with the E33 stream, it was really laggy for the first couple streams because... Oh hey! Yay! Free lunacy. I don't have enough lunacy to roll, so if you're thinking of claiming a gacha right now, then I'll do it in Uma. Be broke. Yeah, I think I just spent the stuff out of nowhere, and this thing doesn't really have the... Like in Arc Knights, you can roll with both tickets and the rolling currency here, but as far as I can tell, you can't do that in Nimbus. So let's just try to do some mirror dungeons. Here are the sinners. Mirror dungeons give lunacy, we might have enough. How much does this give again? Like 700 if you reach hard? Yeah, we might have enough once I'm done. Yeah, I'm just doing ASMR. $250 each, I guess. Right, Okay, yeah, we should have enough. The usual, please. Yay, gambling. So that's rolled. Yay. Yeah, I should add like a clapping toggle, that would be nice. Yeah, well, gotcha after I clear this. Wait, let me check how much I have in Uma Musume. Which one do I get? The Outcast. To be crushed. Lake World. Faith and Erosion. To be cleaved. I'll put this as collateral just in case I accidentally sleep. I go with this. Should read it. Oh boy, I'm losing all of these. Okay, check fast.
이것이 말의 행진이요.
Wait, why is Greg not clicked?
만곡된 직선을 직선으로 질주하기.
Oh yeah, because we couldn't pick him the last time. His like severed face half really kind of scares me a little bit.
무슈, 대가리에 총 맞았냐?
You should just win rate these.
시비수에게 명한다. 이 앞에 숨지 않자. 누구 하나 살인해 보내지 마라. 아, 놀랐네. 많지. 물 넘고 빨리 좀 하지 그랬냐? 꺾고 제차. 목을 떨고 혈염도 바로.
Wait, so when I look down, it looks like this. Oh boy.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰던 것이 생각.
Alright, that'll teach me how to have bad posture.
한 놈만 잡아준다겠지.
Oh, I accidentally flipped my pen. Oh hey, I unlocked the story because I rolled Tamamo Cross yesterday.
토끼를 본다. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
Actually, kind of close to getting more rolls with Uma, but yeah, I'll just finish this mirror dungeon because that's what the people want.
별로 어려울 것도 없잖아. 쪼아마 같다. 부르구만. 싸울 생각도 없는 놈만 목을 떨궈준 넌 숨을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
I'll try to come up with different team compositions. But it takes so long to level up units in this game. I'd say it's quite difficult. Quite difficult to level up units in this game. Ah, the Fapoon!
끌어오르는군.
The Fapoon of death!
무슈, 다리에 총 맞았냐?
날개를 펼치고
발톱을 걸어. 토끼를 본다. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
숨통 끊기.
아, 묘히. 그래, 그것은 특이하게 간다. 별로 어려울 수 없잖아.
숨통 끊기.
팍 식어불구만. 싸울 생각도 없는 놈한테
일기당시.
So while we're mirror dungeoning, wait, the clashing noises might be a bit loud. Let me just fix those. You actually see what I'm doing now. If the game, okay, in events that the game cannot support running at the same time as my model, I'll just switch back to the old PNG. I might even do an upgrade to that PNG. Because it's cool and I like it. And I don't want to stop using it. I'd like to make more PNG models actually. That would be nice. I'll probably also make like a live2d pet blobby, so that for text-to-speech kind of stuff. There isn't really anything that I can do here. Buy a bone steak. Gonna go now and watch my friends suffer through L Corp. Okay, have fun in L Corp. Let's fight.
무슈.
Sometimes it moves even if I'm not talking.
왜 늦자고 없이 실종해?
So, This doomsday clock thingy. I don't really understand the doomsday clock, even if I've already fought this. Even if I've fought this enemy quite some times. Like, I think the doomsday clay doll should be dead, and then you can start fighting the actual clock. That's usually what happens, yeah.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰던 것이 생각나네. 한 놈만 잡아준다겠지. 일자를 다 쓸어버렸으면.
Bonk.
이 앞에 숨쉬는 자.
Easy.
누구 하나 살려보내지 마라.
Seems to want something. What should we give?
제법 보는 맛이 있단게. 나머지도 싸게 터뜨려야 쓰겠지.
Yeah, I should probably read. If both arms are destroyed and the main body's HP is brought to 70, then the battle proceeds to the next phase. Just win right.
숨통 끊기.
우리를 아주 박살내버렸시야. 화끈한 맛이 아주 딱이야.
Like I'm sleeping.
염화. 그래, 그것은 그 짝에 갖다 줘야지. 별로 어려울 것 같아.
I'm having a bit too much fun with this. Like, usually I just be, you know, right. Like, blankly staring and smiling in the corner. Kind of like this.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰던 것이 생각나네. 한 놈만 잡아준다.
흑수묘, 뜀박질 춤.
Okay, but now I'm smiling. But now I can actually move and talk and all that fun stuff. Moving and talking. Is this how Pinocchio felt? But I think Pinocchio was already a real boy. Like he was able to move and talk as a puppet, even if he was already a real boy. Even if he wasn't a real boy yet. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in a while. Not even the various remakes of it. We know that one Pinocchio that became a meme. Father, when can I leave to be on my own? I've got the... I've got the whole... Wait. I've got the whole world to see. Offer a clay doll. Frenzy of Doomsday Calendar expired. You could have just been offering the clay doll this whole time! Like, I've been having my sinners I've been having my sinners roll that, but that you could just, like, not... Ego resource +4, gain random interior ego gift. Nice. I'm not saying no to it. Alright, gotta pick these carefully. Defense level 1. Defense level 2. Max HP 5. Right. I think these are the Stone Tomb, Greatcoat, Nixie Divergence. Inflict 4 Tremor. Stone Tomb is probably the most beneficial to us. Alright, let's see what... Brick bus, emotional indolence, automated factory. What's this one? How bad could it be? Let's level up our identities. Because it's really hard to get like the really high levels here. So might as well just grab them while we can. Nice, 2 more levels. I think we will smile.
준비한 대로만 하면
느껴지지? 저것들이 아까부터 르렁대는가. 딱 사냥하기 좋은 자들이야. 날개를 펼치고 시비수에게 발톱을 걸어.
Hang on.
숨쉬는 자.
Okay, let's just go through this fight first. Because I don't have any water. I forgot to get water.
저 해충들을 도려내라.
숨통 끊기.
묘야. 길을 열. 그러지. 그걸 편하게 갖다 써야지. 켜약질로 어려울 염화.
Okay.
숨통 끊기. 몰랐어?
더는 못 따라나. 무슈. 대가리에 총 맞았냐? 그래?
Okay, I'm gonna go get water. It'll just clash while I'm gone.
날개를 펼치고 얼굴을 걸어. 넌 숨을 수 없겠구나.
몰랐어?
한놈 쪼아마 같다. 다음 놀만치 노른 것 같은 게 이제 싸게 치어불고 들어가자. 고생들이었다.
Okay, I'm back. Time for more dungeoning. Oh, everybody's... Where'd the enemies go? I figured that would require a few more clashes. So, look at me! I'm doing mirror dungeons! In live2d! So, how was the live2d viewing experience? I guess it's alright.
저 해충들을 도려내라.
숨통 끊기.
묘야.
I just wonder how are the new
시방 차려대.
how's the new stuff from Kanto 9 gonna play out in Mirror Dungeon 4? We're cooked, aren't we? Like as a player base.
아직 죽지 마.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be very difficult.
뭐쇼? 대가리에 총 맞았냐? 왜 그저
목을 콱 물어버리자. 숨통 끊기. 거쳐.
맞아. 그것이 진짜게 갖다 써야 별로 어려울 것도 없잖아.
이제 깰 지식에.
고작 이 정도
Donka. Man, it's so easy. The Hay shows just do everything for you.
결정 염화.
I'll wait to grind till the next event.
놀만치 노른 것 같은 게
Yeah, once there's an event or
고생되었다.
new Kanto or Mirror Dungeon, then I'll play it. Let's buy stuff from the store. Most of our Hay shows run on boys, so it would do us good to get that. Other than that, though, I can't really think that I particularly like. Maybe the gray coat. Yeah, sure, why not? We've got a few multi-targets on our team. Rodion, I think, has one of the Sinclair Heathcliff. It should make them stronger.
띵박질 시간.
뭐쇼? 대가리에 총 맞았냐?
펼치고
자국 없이 신종 뽑기를 본다.
저 해충들을 도려내라.
숨통 끊기.
묘야. 길을 열어.
아, 놀라네.
놓고 열어져 있자.
우리 아주 박살내버렸시야. 화끈한 맛이 아주 딱이야.
Well, okay, these apparently take quite a long time, so I'll probably play up until we're not hitting. I don't think we can get to get to the 15th floor,
숨통
but
끊기.
it's really hard to get to the 15th floor because eventually you're gonna have to pick one of those one of the more nasty conditions. Like at some point you won't have any options left, and like base power, coin power, and then you're like, oh god, no. So you're left with nothing but to take base power, coin power, and all that fun stuff. Then if you pick and then if you choose not to pick, then the game will pick for you, which is probably worse.
이제 깰 지식에.
놀만치 노른 것 같은 게 진짜 싸게 치어불고 들어가자. 고생되었다.
Yeah, sure, why not? That's level +2, max HP. Wait, no. Yeah, whatever, let's just take this one. Miracle in District 20. Oh, tearful things. Red wheel sloth. Go with this one. All allies have been healed. Okay, that's cool. I think we can do this. Well.
준비한 대로만 하면.
Okay, I should lately I've started playing Arknights again, and I remembered how fun the integrated strategies game mode is. I'll probably play it on stream.
이 앞에 숨쉬던지 마. 누구 하나 사이를 보내지 마라. 아이 시방 뭐 됐냐? 엄마, 내가 벌써 눈이 침침해졌는가? 내만 나가 칼을 갖다 놨더니. 아이 젖새와!
How does this bull work? Rawr! Oh boy.
엄마, 제대로 한방 물어보시오.
Is this Mirror Dungeons? Yeah, this is Mirror Dungeon. Hello. I'm just doing these Mirror Dungeons, getting them out of the way for this week. Probably not gonna go too far. Just honestly, I'm getting a bit bored because I've been using the same kinds of units, but I want to level up more units, but leveling up units is hard in this game. But then I have a couple of those the card thingies that you use, so I could probably use them. Oh boy, that's gotta hurt. Wait, I better read these. Generates a head next turn and changes behavior. In one unresolved sorrow. Wavering emotions, sinking, heated, randomly gain attack power. Unresolved sorrow. Crash, lose, gain one unresolved sorrow. They have to win these. It's like inflict burn.
흑승로. 아직 죽지 마라. 이 거리는 충분해. 너한테.
Easy.
얼만
Easy.
치는 것 같은 게. 이제 싸게 치어불고 들어가자. 고생되었다.
Okay, how far do you think we can go? Oh, round and round we go.
좀 채울까?
Bunch of ego gifts that our units can't actually use.
느껴지지? 저것들이 아까부터 르렁대는 거. 딱 사냥하기 좋은 상태야. 그지? 시비수에게 명한다. 이 앞에 숨쉬는 자.
따라라라라.
물 넘고 제철 결정 염화.
What's the ideal VTuber to game ratio? Is this fine? Are you guys okay with this? Okay, you should be able to see me better, but then you can't see chat, so... Let me just move around a little. Alright, there we go.
헤어 넘겨드리죠.
I suppose this is quite ideal.
나무와 함께 헤어 넘겨드리죠. 무쇼, 대가리에 총 맞았냐? 왜 의자고
예.
깨고 있을까? 일기당천. 토끼를 본다.
I think we only really need to start putting on or turning our reins on around the fifth floor onwards. Yeah.
묘에 길을 열어. 내버리자. 만취할 줄 알았어. 뭔지고 보여주지. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수 알지? 시작에 갔어.
Which ego do you think you could survive
옛날에 외부 강사로
if you got hit by it?
한 놈만 잡아주기라겠다.
Let me think.
일대를 다 쓸어버렸던 놈이 있었지.
The chains, maybe? Yeah, I could probably survive the chains.
흑수묘.
Like, we're just talking about the hit of the ego, right? Like, what basically chains doesn't do that much damage, it just weakens the person being hit. And then, but then that's just the only hit. The thing is, without anything else to weaken it, then if there's nothing else, like if it's just the chains, then yeah, that's probably fine. Although I've heard stuff about the what's that thing called? The
펴도 되지?
open can of well cheers.
말 안 해도
Apparently the version of it that's here is quite weak. So maybe I could survive that. I mean, it's grape juice.
가치 없고 죽어.
Good morning. Hello.
놀만치 노른 것 같은 게 이제 싸게 치워불고 들어가자. 고생들이었다.
Just doing some mirror dungeons. Trying to collect all the ego gifts. Oh. Alright, this looks safe.
봤어? 이런 건 다른
이거
뱀들보다
그냥
내가 더
painkiller.
잘한다고.
Love and envy has to gain the sinking ego gift. Oh no.
실패했네.
That's
이제
bad.
본인이 그렇지 않아지는가?
Trying to get more stuff from here. Or why not? Kill one more time. I'll take care of that later.
뱃대에서 내려 전장으로.
That CG is really nice. It's so sweet.
무엇이여? 대가리에 총 맞았냐?
Alright, it's the bull again.
쪼개고 있을까?
Have to survive it. At the end of the turn of the blah 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 blah. Wait, dogs? Conditions unmet. Okay.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
혈염도 바로. 결정 영화.
이 거리면 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
이야, 당연히 그 시기 해야지. 이런 것이
숨통 끊기.
딱 보면 뭘 써야 하는지. 아이 씨발 뭐 됐냐? 엄마, 내가 벌써 눈이 침침해졌는가? 먼 데다가 팔을 갖다 놓는지.
Wait, absolute diva of a model. Thank you! You have to win this. Yes, it's time for Isang D Shredder. You have to give us the one coin.
색색이 황홀하고 아예 기억 못하게 하려는 길이구려. 색색이 황홀하고 아예 기억 못하게 하려는 길이구려.
We need to make it sad.
재미 좀 보는가? 자들도 생각이 있으면 허접한 것들을 갖다 내진 않았겠지. 아니야.
Just fix it. Wait, no, there's 25% chance of corroding. YOLO!
목을 콱
12세기
물어버리자고.
나왔나? 이 앞에 숨쉬는 자 누구나 살려보내지 마라.
Yay.
색색이 황홀하고 아예 기억 못하게 하려는 길이구려.
Oh wait, it does it again?
뚫린 골목이
Oh, crap, I forgot about that. Well, at least it's hitting the bull and not our teammates. Yeah, I forgot I had the coin and that the coin. I didn't. Oh, okay, in my defense, I didn't think the coin would work on egos. I thought the coin was just for like regular moves, but apparently it works on egos too. The more you know. Uh-oh.
아,
Wait,
근데 그냥 그지? 말안 해도 알아서 잘하구만.
oh no.
날개를 펼치고 발톱을 걸어.
That's bad.
기실. 뚫린 골목이여.
Unlucky. I'm so sorry, Heathcliff.
재밌잖아.
At least I didn't do that much. Okay, yes, I'm selling that coin the first opportunity I get. He killed him!
제대로 한방 묵어보시라.
No.
내가 직접 한번 찔르면 어때야 하는지.
토끼를 본다. 저
Okay,
해충들을
let's
도려내라.
keep going.
숨통 끊기.
묘유. 길을 열어.
그러지. 그것은 진지하게 갖다 써야지. 별로 어려울 것도 없잖아.
모든
Representation emitter.
퀘스트가 알아요.
Bad. We should be done soon.
너의 쓸모를 보여.
Right,
어쩌겠냐?
let's just roll damage.
조심하라 해도 자고 나자빠져 뒤졌고.
가치 없.
놀만치 놀.
Okay, at least this is the last stage,
진짜 싸게
so
치고
we'll get revived later.
고생들이었다.
I never get an ego gift from this. Probably should have gotten that other one. Alright. Final power, defense level 3. And, growth 2. Oh. Hey. Morbius? Nah, that's not Morbius. I've just been... Bye, okay. Okay, I see. That's level plus 3. You get more levels if you go in, or... Even Pride. That's the game, the sinking. Yeah, sure, why not? I kinda miss the Morbius memes, honestly. Those were... Honestly, like, they were so simple, but I found them really funny. Like, it's Morbin time! They would apparently... What's up? I'm just doing mirror dungeons right now.
아는 것을 모른 채 할 순 없으니.
Metronome. Right, I'm fusing it right now. Fuse it with, the drummer thingy and the, thingy. Okay. Start.
내 명을 들은 시비수 결집이다.
This is a long battle, so let's see how this goes.
무엇이여?
Flower. Damn, it's quiet in here.
왜 늦자고 없이 쫓기고 있을까?
Spoke too soon.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
이 안에 숨쉬는 자 누구 하나 살려보지 마라.
아이 씨발 뭐 됐냐? 내가 벌써 눈이 침침해졌는데 먼 데다가 칼을 갖다 봐. 아야, 거기서 그러고 있으면 뭐가지 똑 떨어져야. 저 짝도 힘이 안 된 게 머리를 쓸란 것인 게.
Alright.
하면 안 되겠지?
Some nice music, actually.
목을 콱 물어버리자고. 모든 결과들은 하우스트가 알아요.
물론고 거꾸로 제차.
So the flowers. These flowers are reminding me. I started playing Animal Crossing again, and okay, the last thing I tried to do before I quit playing before I guess I got burned out was growing blue roses. Can I just say how difficult it is to grow blue roses? Because yeah, apparently the chances to get them are really rare. There are some ways that you could try and get blue roses, but
느껴지지?
like the chances are quite low, and you're just kind of left
목을 콱
you're just kind of left like, what the heck? So you're just kind of left there farming for weeks and weeks and weeks if you're not resetting. If you are resetting, you're resetting so much, and then you probably reset like a whole century before you've got a single blue rose. So apparently they used to have like islands with the rarer flower parts, but they removed them for some reason. That sucks. Let's accept. What color would you like to dye the petals in? The latest in robot technology. How about the latest in waifu technology? Where are we on that front? Well, well, we'll see. I will say though, as somebody from the future, waifu technology.
봤어? 이런 건 다른 팬들보다 내가 더 잘한다고.
날개를 펼치고
Waifu technology is quite advanced. Congrats to the new model. Thank you. I'm glad that this is already finished. It took a long time to make. I'm glad that it moves well. Start digging in your butt, twin. Alright.
날개를 생각.
Digging in.
걸음이 빨라.
My butt. What did you wish for?
내가 걸어야만 하는.
Oh boy, they're all dead. All characters deal and take less damage.
머리가 없어야.
I'm screwed, aren't I?
조심하라 해도 저라고 나 잡아줘 뒤져버리. 남은 놈들이 좀 더 잘해봐.
Let's just try. This is supposed to be the... Or this is still the first fight of the supposedly refraction railway length level. Ah, boy. We're donezo. Would you like to dye the petals in? Green. Let's try green.
때로는 검은 문제를 해결해주기도 한다.
하고 터지는 것이 제법 보는 맛이 있단 게. 나머지도 싸게 터뜨려야 쓰겠지.
Attack power up to 1 random rose. If attacked while shielded, inflict +1 sinking on the attacker. Mirror dungeon? Yep. This is indeed the mirror dungeon. Like Crown of Thorns and eliminate all effects on yourself. Gotta do some reading here. Crown of Thorns generates a rose unit whose affinity corresponds to the most owned skill affinity. First time I fought this guy in Mirror Dungeon, I got obliterated. I was pretty new to the game at the time. Yeah, I've had 2 units die on me. It doesn't hurt to be too safe.
이 수많은 소원들 중 그대가 이루고 싶은 소원 무엇인가?
You're animated now, Pog. Yep! Wait, I think I can Pog myself.
아득한 야정. 멈추지 않는 시대에서 희망과
Is this Pog?
스스로 답을 구하시길.
Your model can't Pog. Okay, I'll patch this with the ability to Pog. I saw this red sheet deal 500 damage before. Right, how is it doing? I tore my eyes away from this level for a while. Ah! What's happening? Okay, the flowers are back. I'm gonna do just fine without me hovering over their shoulders. Dealt and taken with Gloom ability, Gloom affinity with Gluttony of it. What do the roses do? Gain charge count. Probably read this. Same animation for axe, same sin affinity. Gain 3 charge count. Spend +3 charge count. If at 4 blooming sin, gain 1 count. Lose 10% of ego resource corresponding to the roses. This music's really creepy.
빈박질 준비. 없는 시대에서
Alright, Faust.
희망과 미래를 찾아
Do something for me.
답을 구하시길.
자, 봐라. 아까부터 두드려 맞더만 대급하게 헷가닥 해붙는 것 같다. 잡스럽게 가서 모가지부터 거시기 해보는 것이 안 낫겠냐. 톱세와.
Are we gonna have to redo this again? Because there's still a couple more mirror dungeon fights. No, I mean refraction railway fights. Because this is a refraction railway level pack. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
너는 못 따라나.
괜찮으셨네. 악은 이렇게 정화되었네.
이것밖에 못하나.
Bonk. What do you wish for? First refraction railway part was kinda hard. Refuse, accept. What color would you like to dye the petals in? Deal and take 10 damage with envy. We have a lot of envy, so
금방 볼로 가겠어요.
Attacked while shielded. Add.
받아볼 테니.
Right?
이놈 쪼아마 같다.
Okay, we should almost be done, I think, soon.
우위를 아주 박살내버렸시야. 화끈한 맛이 아주 딱이야.
What happens if you roll the same one twice?
해냈네. 다음에도 꼭
For damage.
맡겨주게.
아, 한 대 패야도 되지? 말 안 해도.
Yeah, 20%. So it just kind of doubles.
불가.
Right?
막아내지 못해.
So we're almost done. It's okay. Everything is hunky-dory. See? Easy.
얼만치 노른 것 같아.
Wait, we're done?
이제 싸게 치워불고 들어가자.
I was... Okay. Don't these usually come in extra stages? Okay, I guess this is already quite the long fight, so no need to make it longer. Get some cost. The bridle? Current floor, max HP. Yeah, you get to this point eventually where you get where all of the where all of the options suck ass and then you don't know which one to pick. Alright, final power and base power. Are both pretty painful. Damage taken and damage dealt, kind of annoying. So, anyone have any ideas on which ones I can use? Gift the try this. And plus coin power and minus coin power. What's plus coin and minus coin do again? Wait, let me Google. One of the strongest buffs in the game. That's not good. That's not good at all. Base and final power, basically the same, just added to different positions. Base is added to the starting value, final is the ending value. It says here that the base final power would be the least painful options in this regard, so... Oh well. Making the Manchaland reopening. Time killing time. Ending. Time killing time. Alright. We're currently at level 60 for everyone. Still at the point where level 55 is the highest level you can get. At least within the mirror dungeons. Level 60 right now is just for outside the mirror dungeons. So, the gain that we have is... Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna have to memorize what these things do. La 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 la. Oh, thanks for the follow, Ricardo the Big Brother. Hey, hello. Thanks for the follow. Yep, it's me. Hi! So, have you found the hair coupons yet?
도끼를 뽑는다. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
숨통 끊기.
묘의 길을 열.
될 뻔했잖니. 뭐라 너만 너는
Bardo.
우주를 하는 인이냐? 무쇼. 다리에 총 맞았네.
일기당천.
When you win against Sinclair and Ishmael.
그런데 그것은 진지하게 갖다 써야지.
목을 떨고
Like I think it took me I only took 2 tries to beat Ricardo in my Kanto 5 playthrough, and that's only because I had help.
터진 것이 제법.
Like I had some people in the chat were helping me out because that was when I started actually streaming the fights. I think the most tries that I've had fighting someone on stream. Off stream it was the Spice Bush lady because I couldn't really figure out what the heck was going on. I thought win rating would work every time, but it didn't.
목을 떨고 주마.
So I took like 20 tries to beat her. At that point, I just decided to look at guides. Now, after I started streaming the fights, the most tries I've taken to beat anything in this game would be the Pinky Nurse Father in the middle of the Pinky Nurse Father in the middle of Kanto 9. Not the later fight with the Pinky Nurse Father, the first fight with the Pinky Nurse Father, because you look at guys to beat someone off stream.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰던 것이 생각나.
Like I was looking at a guide just now. I'm looking at a guide on what the buffs are in the mirror dungeon and which one, like the buffs for the enemies in mirror dungeons, and which ones are the safest to take, so to speak.
고생들이었다.
Curl your fist. Ricardo may require a mentally ill Sinclair on your team. I ended up borrowing Spy Ishmael, and that was pretty key to the strategy there. Yeah, I already had one who shall grip, so that was that was helpful. Curl your fist. Now swing at opponent. It's like learning the combos in fighting games.
도끼를 뽑는다. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
숨통 끊기.
길을 열어. 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
내 멋대다가
Imagine if there's a guide. How to fight Mike Tyson.
죽지 마라.
How to fight Dwayne The Rock Johnson. But why would you be getting into a fight with Dwayne The Rock Johnson in the first place?
목을 콱 물어버리자.
이 앞에
Please stop.
살려보내지 마라.
Don Quixote.
목을 떨고 주마.
At that point, I think my experience has gotten easier because I joined around the same time as the Walpurgis Knight with Queen of Hatred and Knight of Despair. So I already had those 2 units. Knight of Despair, Rodion, I basically just threw at anything that was too difficult.
색색이 황홀하고 아예 기억 못하게 하려는 길이구려.
너는
무섭네.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰던 것이 생각나네.
Practice and failure is the stairway to success, indeed. And that is true.
실제로 다 써버렸다.
목을 콱
I think I
물어버리세요.
learned just a bit before the Walpurgis before that. Dun, 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 dun.
이번에 충분해. 너한텐 정말 같지만
아따 팍하고 터진 것이 제법 보는 맛이 있단께. 나머지도 싸게 터뜨려야 쓰겠지.
Well, at least nobody's losing too much HP. What's the one with Gregor and Ishmael before? Wait a minute, isn't that the one after? Like, I'm pretty sure the, Jong's Office and Night Owl's Capitano came after Night of Despair and Queen of Hatred.
마음 놓고 열어젖히고
I got two Walpurgis identities.
제법 보는 맛이 있단께. 나머지도 싸게
Nice.
터뜨려야 쓰겠지.
Did I forget to... Rocking the new model. Hello!
목을
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this.
넌 흐름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
I can actually move around and make more expressions now.
물 넘고 거꾸로 제쳐라.
And then the Red King. Dun, 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 dun. What kind of VTuber streamer do you see yourself as? Well, I mostly stream art.
물어버리자고.
I guess you could say that,
가치 없고.
yeah, art is...
많지 너른 것 같은데.
I want art to be more of my main focus. Of course, I'll play all these games every now and then and just like yap about stuff, you know. But I want to have more of a focus on art, where I just yeah, I want to draw and create and make more stuff on stream, and you know, people could also come in and make more stuff too. Even Otis. And yeah, I guess those are my hello people watching on YouTube. I think some people see you as the Limbus VTuber. I'm not the I am far from the only VTuber that would stream Limbus, but it's definitely become quite a large part of my content, art or games or otherwise. Football, I don't think I'm really known for that yet. I've only played one football game after all.
저것들이 아까부터 르렁대는 게 딱 사냥하기 좋아. 이제 12수에게 나왔다. 이야 숨쉬는 사람 누구 하나 살려보내지 마라.
Yeah, like something that I want to talk about that I don't think I get much of an opportunity to talk about would be like,
아이 씨발 뭐대냐.
yeah, retro technology. Like I started following a lot of accounts that just post actually like they just come up on my feed. Like they just post like old technology from the late 90s, early 2000s. Not everyone, you did the football meme stream, not everyone outside of football knows those memes. Yeah, but I don't really, like, I feel like on the things I talk about on this stream, football doesn't really rank that high. Oh yeah, there is something interesting to talk about when it comes to football right now. Real Madrid lost to it. But then the Fashion lost in the Champions League to Benfica 4-2. But the fashion that they lost in was pretty interesting. Because they got scored on by a goalkeeper, basically.
먹을 콱 물어보는
Because all of the players in Benfica were going up front to take the
짓밟아라. 도끼를
goal, and then the goalkeeper ended up scoring a header. It would have been really risky if someone from Madrid had like caught the ball and taken it to the other goal. But then the goalkeeper scored a header. Looked real happy about that. Like, I think there was a news broadcast in Portugal that was interrupted just so they could react to that goal.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
Actually, having this model makes me have better posture, because if I sit a certain way, then my model will have, track the way I want it to. On the other hand, that's like the end of the Champions League selections. There will be like this new Champions League for model debut. Look inside, mirror dungeon grinding. Well, the model debut happened a bit ago. I'm just trying to see how it would look in an actual stream. Receive a pass, take a contract. But that's 2 contracts. Win the next battle to gain Ego Gift Emergency Investigator Badge. Okay.
뒤박질 시간.
Yeah, the debut happened a while ago, so now I'm just trying to see how this model would look if I'm playing like an actual game. PNG tuber, no avatar makes postures. Why go through it? Well, this is all I have. I do have the Blood Fiend team, but
숨통 끊기.
Blood Fiend team is not really fully as level as I'd like them to be. I'm not optimized. I don't really have like the egos that people usually use for bleed. I mean, that never stopped me before. What am I talking about? I just don't really have a lot of I just don't have a lot of bleed. Like, there's the Blood Fiends and then everybody else, but other than that, I'm pretty low on the bleed department. Like, I think Ring Yisang and one who showed Grip Simper.
저 해충들을 도려내.
숨통 끊기.
Thanks for the follow. I found a name called Versailles.
묘야.
Thank you.
길을 열.
아직 죽지 마라.
Ego is the main driving force as to how streamers get big. It's like Blue Lock, you need the right ego.
일기당천.
Like, they always talk a big game about ego, but yeah, at some point there's being confident in yourself, and then there's being too big for your britches. It's a very delicate balance. Or maybe the balance is actually quite easy. I should also save on Lunacy for more Purgus, but then I'll go split it all. Oh, right, well, Purgus is coming soon, and it's a Lobotomy Corp one. Have they given a hint as to what the IDs might be?
죽지 마라.
Big Bird, Ego Breaker, but they already have that. No, but that one's not gonna be a Walpurgis Ego. That's not gonna be a Walpurgis ID. That's gonna be like a regular season ID. The Big Bird Greg. Maybe the other birds. Punishing Bird! Are we gonna get Punishing Bird in Walpurgis? That would be so cool, actually. I like Punishing Bird. Punishing Bird is my favorite. It's my favorite abnormality. Because it doesn't really do that much. And then they can have Judgment Bird. Yeah, like Lantern Dawn. You get angry birds.
얼마든지
Nah, punishing bird is only angry if you don't pay attention to it. Justicia is out of tier ego gear. Oh, okay, that's a good point. That's
저 해충들을 도려내라.
이제 깨우치시겠.
묘여. 길을 열어.
놀만치 노른 것 같은 게
so there aren't any hints as to what we would get yet.
고생되었다.
No Aleph egos. I feel like they'll have to go through like the everybody's stories first before we get any sort of Alephs. So what do we get? What do I have? You're mating with a penguin? How do you do that? Canto 11, 12. I mean, that's a pretty reasonable expectation. Like, Canto 12 is supposed to... I guess we'd learn more about Faust and her, like, inner workings. A cloud pattern bottle. Case. Oscillating bracelet. Of a certain day. Child within a flask. Yeah, this would be helpful, I think. Maybe Kanto 10 if we are really, really lucky. That's how platypuses were born. Oh, but oh my. I think you're right. I think the recipe for this was something like... No, not that one. Wait, what are the recipes again? Right, the Shard of Apocalypse. That's the thing that you need. You need the battery, which I don't have. You could fuse stuff to get the battery. I'd expect to see Mephistopheles as an actual character. Wait, Mephistopheles can be a person? Isn't Mephistopheles the boss? Vroom. Isn't Mephistopheles a demon in Faust's book? Yeah, I believe that is the demon that the original Faust made the deal with, but in... Okay, maybe Mephistopheles is just the name of the boss, and the real Mephistopheles is out there somewhere. You know, doing stuff. Probably with the, League of Villains, or whatever they're called.
뜀박질 시간.
The League of Nine, yeah, that's what they're called. Close.
이겨지지? 수고했어. 아까부터
The T. The time. It's like time related entitlement. In the Marvel comic universe, Mephisto was the devil. It's bumping. Hello. Hello, just doing some mirror dungeons. He's the reason why Peanut Peter Parker and Mary Jane broke up. Damn, the demons are interfering in human relationships now. Going through Kanto 5. Oh, that's a very good Kanto. Have you gotten to a certain fight yet? I'm not telling you which fight. Just expect when you start hearing the dubstep music, you're gonna be in for a world of hurt. I'm at 517, so I assure not. That's fine. You're still pretty early on. Just treasure your time while you can. Dubstep equals evil.
저 해충들을 도려내라.
숨통 끊기.
Doctor was the one prophesied to destroy him. Damn, Spider-Man lore runs deep. Oh yeah, I think now is a good time to ask this question. Like, okay, so you guys are probably weebs, right? So when you read manga, you just kind of go from chapter 1, chapter 2. There's like, you know, here is the manga, and then you have the chapter 1, chapter 2, and then like here's the end of the manga, and then here's the sequel to this manga. But when it comes to comic books, it seems like there's a million bajillion different stories. So if you weren't going to read comic books, if you were going to start reading the comics, then where would you start? Is there like a specific order in which you should read them? Or is the way that you view them different from manga? And I'm not just talking about reading from left to right. I'm just... What is the order to read comics? Like, I know there's stuff like Archie comics that don't really have much of an order. Comic books are written by so many, right? I just look it up. The middle never forgets. I'm just gonna get through the lunacy so I can start stacking for my first Walpurgis. Yep, that's a good thing to do. Like, just hold on to your... Just like hold on a little bit and then we will... Like, do your first rolls, try to build the team the best way you can, and then roll in Walpurgis, because even if you don't get the units, you'll probably still get a lot of other units that you can use. And again, Spider-Man and Batman are the most bought books. Comic books are written by so like, how do you know which ones you should read? How do you even know what's canon? See, you got people interested in, but the expansive universe. So, let's say I want to read about Captain America. Where would I begin? I am Rodion's biggest glazer, so I got enough shards for her like 2 weeks ago. That's nice. If my That's a tough one because there are so many different runs. Nothing is guaranteed to be canon forever. Sounds real confusing. And I thought JoJo's was confusing. Pretty sure the DC universe has been reset like tens and thousands of times now. Most comic books fan will guide you to read a certain run by certain authors of the certain Marvel DC hero. Makes sense, makes sense. JoJo is very not confusing. I don't know what people are... It's probably confusing to, it's probably confusing to outsiders. Like, I remember before I started to get into JoJo, I'd just be like, what the heck is this? But then, if you actually do get into it, then, it's actually quite simple. Yeah, the Night Rodion has made a lot of runs very easy for me. Fate is even more confusing than JoJo's. Oh yeah, that's true. Like Fate, but then at least with Fate you could sort of say go with the alternate universe things, and like it's still usually written by the same author. Unless we're talking about Fate Grand Order.
색색이 황홀하고 아예 기억 못하게 하려는 길이구려.
And yeah, so Fate has a lot of like, apparently the holy, even how the Holy Grail works changes between editions, and but yeah, comic books. Where were we now? Yeah, the MCU is a bit easier to follow because you know there's like there's a set order to watch the. Imagine explaining the dynamics of what happens in like Inazuma 11 Go to someone who doesn't know the franchise. I'd probably have a hard time explaining. Like when I started watching Inazuma 11, I was like, wait, what the heck is this? Surely it can't be that serious. Like I think at some point when I decided, okay, this is like, okay, it's time to stop asking questions in regards to Inazuma 11 was around the time when the like around the time the Alien Saga was concluding. And then I was like, the penguins are from space! The penguins are from space! Shouldn't be asking something. Fate Zero and then Unlimited Blade Works anime. Yeah, usually they say like start from Stay Night or Zero. That's a good place to start. I haven't really seen Inazuma 11 Go yet. I did play some of the stages in Chronicle mode. Danganronpa also has. They do? I thought they just have like different people going to the Hope's Peak school. Like you know how there's different graduating classes at school. And then you have different batches of classes people that go to Hope's Peak. The question of whether the Hisatsus are happening or just metaphorical is very weird. Like, what? They're... Okay, so that's a bit complicated, but from what I've seen, they usually acknowledge them in the show. I'm not really sure if it's like all in their heads or like if they're just like imagining it because they have hyperactive imaginations, or if it's actually, or if Axel Blaze is actually shooting fire. Is there an actual answer to this? But then in the Victory Road story mode, they're a bit... On one hand... On one hand, like, you literally see the net explode. On the other hand, okay, if the commentators are acknowledging it, but then, like, then that means that it must be happening. But then, like, it seems like nothing ever gets damaged. Not the nets, not the balls, not the people participating. But then I don't think it's really meant to make sense. But yeah, is there like a canon answer in the Inazuma 11 verse as to whether the special moves are actually happening? Like if they're like real?
근데 패도 되지? 말 안 해도 알아서 잘하고.
Games imply they're fancy cutscenes and are metaphorical, but in other places they're implied to really be happening, and that's without mentioning a few plot elements. Interesting. I haven't played any of the earlier games besides Victory Road, so I might not really know much about that. Like, the anime does treat them as if they are happening. And within the game mode of Victory Road itself, like, it seems to be, like, they're not really that flashy, so I remember that kid kicking water to make a waterfall. Okay, if you're just playing, like, a casual match, where is my D-Shredder? I used it a while ago, but not right now. Like, it's probably easier to suspend your disbelief in the games because they're not really because they don't really bring it up that much if you're just playing a regular match. They're just like, wow, that move was cool! Not like... But then in the anime, they're like, whoa, look at that amazing fire tornado! So that implies that it's actually happening. We can do a couple more stages. Oh, I do not like any of these. Clash Power. Okay, we can't take Clash Power. Whatever we do, we cannot take Clash Power, no. I think Final Power, offense level. So, what should we take here? Offense level might not be the, everything. Okay, offense level 4. Final Power 1. None of these will bode well. I don't think we should take Clash Power. Everything I've heard about Clash Power just says it's absolutely terrible. So... you look at the mounting trials. Okay, one of my messages did not go through. It's probably on live chat. Probably just like... This is the... I would like to find a page where they define what these things are. Alright, there's a Steam guide. It's not done yet. I said that what really complicates things for the Hisatsu conversation is that questions exist in her. Oh, right, that, yeah, they really do treat, they really treat it as, like, super real for, within Victory Road as well. within the cutscenes, they're really super. Then some are just thing from special moves, so that implies those are also real. Yeah, that's that's gonna make things a bit complicated. I can't take Clash Power. Try this one. Parallel superposition engaged. Evil defining, pitiful envy, inert sloth, unbound wrath, sunken gloom. Let's take this. Let's just try one of these. The simpler fights.
필두, 출진.
I don't know if I like this. I'm probably gonna have to quit if it gets too difficult or if we're taking too long. Right, let's see how this goes. Okay. Okay, we're still getting normal clashes on this. No big deal. No big deal.
불가 위야.
No big deal. Yeah, I'm gonna continue watching Inazuma 11. I should be watching One Piece! But then you could watch One Piece alongside other anime, like you have like anime 1 and then you have One Piece. But then you might not be able to focus completely on One Piece.
숨통 끊기.
I wish they could just like plug all the anime into my brain. There is so much peak that I am not peaking.
자, 봐라. 아까부터 두드려 맞더만 배급하게 헷가닥 해붙는 것 같다. 고기 주잡스럽게 가서 모가지부터 거시기 해보는 것이 낫거냐. 날개를 펼쳐.
정작 이 정도 탕류에
Why would you watch one mid piece instead of peeking?
도끼를 저 해충들을 도려내라.
SMH my head.
아이 씨발 뭐겠냐. 내가 벌써 눈이 침침해졌는가. 그러지. 그것은 진작에 갖다 써야지. 별로 어려울 것도 없잖아.
뭐라면 없으니 더는 못 따라나.
One day I will learn how to
제법 보는 맛이 있단게. 나머지도 싸게 터뜨려야 쓰겠지.
one day I will learn how to read comic books. That's probably a more impressive feat than watching all of One Piece. Why am I sad?
목을 떨어. 놀랐네. 넌 놈을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
When I'm looking down, when I'm looking down, my eyes close. I'm gonna have to fix that. Although I'm not really sure how I'd fix it.
흑승료. 뜀박.
What would you even want to watch? Well,
도끼를 보내라. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
there's a lot of stuff that I've been. What would you even want to read? I don't know, Spider-Man?
묘야.
Or Batman. Batman sounds cool. Like, Batman, they always talk about how cool Batman villains are. Like, there's so many of them, and they're all very unique in their own way. So, yeah, Batman would be a fun read.
가치 없고.
정작 이 정도 탕류에 허덕이나.
Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man too. Because everybody seems to really like Spider-Man. Like, the people that like the Spider-Man movies, they always have like all these sweeping debates about who is the best Spider-Man. So who do you guys think is the best Spider-Man? I have no dog in this fight.
놀만치 노른 것 같은 게 이제 싸게 치워불고 들어가자.
You can play the Batman Arkham series. Oh, video game, nice. Batman Arkham City Game of the Year edition. Oh, it's on Steam. Nice.
그때에서 내려 전장으로.
Yeah, I watched
바뀌어지지? 저것들이 아까부터 어른대니까.
just playing around with switching mouths.
그제?
날개를 펼치고 발톱을 걸어.
아, 아이, 놀랐네. 담배 떠차서.
숨통 끊기.
만취할 줄 알았으면 빨리 좀 하지 그랬냐?
Yeah, my only apparently that I don't know why, but I just remembered, like, I don't watch a lot of superhero movies, but I always hear like what people think about the superhero movies. Like that Batman v Superman movie that nobody liked.
몰랐어?
뭐쇼?
Was kind of bad. Batman the animated series, the older one.
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
Spider-Man in the comics is trapped in the cycle of endless suffering because something or the other about how a happy Spider-Man is not relatable. The comic writers are basically like your typical, like, you know, if you're gonna write the story with your OCs, you just make them suffer. That's what it's all about. Spider-Man's true villains is the editorial staff. I don't know what y'all are talking about, but Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is pretty neat. So I've heard. A lot of people seem to really like it. I haven't really seen any Marvel movies since I think the first Avengers, yeah. I watched the first Thor and the first Captain America, but I didn't really watch anything else besides that.
불가.
시비수에게 명한다.
And also the first Avengers, of course. Most of what I know about Marvel movies after that is from the memes.
저 해충들을
Entire Guardians of the Galaxy movies are hands down the best.
숨통 끊기.
Yeah, sure, they look like fun. They also made people listen to Mr. Blue Sky again. Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It stopped raining. Don't you know? It's a beautiful today. Hey, then, running down the avenue.
이때를 다
이 거리는 충분해. 너한테. 멀겠지만.
그 새끼들 만들라고 했던 것이 이라고 저걸 갈아 마시는 거야.
목을 콱 물어버리자고.
욕심이 나.
Don't need to expend too much effort on these Pekatula. The first Avengers was pretty fun. Honestly, it was peak. Or maybe I'm just clouded by nostalgia goggles. But yeah, I really liked it. Like, I was watching this and I was like, whoa, that's so cool! Last free 10 pull on the Tamamo banner got 0 3 stars. Oh yeah, I should pull on those too. Loki carried hard on Avengers 1. Yeah, he's...
자들 더 생각이 있으면 허접한 것들을 갖다 내진 않았겠지. 아니냐.
I would agree.
날개를 펼치고 발톱을 걸어.
Although I'm probably just going off of that scene where the Hulk smashes him.
도려내라.
Where the Hulk just slams him like a... not sure why the word that came to mind was burrito. Do you slam burritos? Just flails him around like a ragdoll. like everybody was really into him on Tumblr. Yes, I had a Tumblr.
옛날에 외부 강사로
Most of what I'd see about Marvel movies was also from Tumblr. Like everybody really like
놈만 잡아준다겠더니
burrito slander. Could you consider Loki for a Tumblr sexy man? Guys, is Loki a Tumblr sexy man? I need answers.
조세와.
고작 이 정도 탕매의 허덕이나.
That's not in the past tense, let's be real.
이제 싸게 치워불고 들어가자.
Yeah, that's true.
고생들이었다.
You don't want to get on that territory. Like, the guidelines of what qualifies as a Tumblr sexy man have blurred. And yet the examples are still... Yeah. You know, you got your one slurs and your Sans Undertales and your Reagan Aratakas. I remember... They did? They tried to do that? Okay, oh wait, you just made me remember something. So basically what I was... Basically, like, I remember this one particular Tumblr post. You had a Tumblr? Well, I lost the password. It is practically in the past tense because I basically don't use it anymore. Like, I lost the password a long time ago. I think I also lost the email. And... so my Tumblr days are far behind me. But yeah, like, there was this one Tumblr post. I've been trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. So basically the synopsis of this story, I got a min roll in Uma Musume. Basically, they were listening to fanfic on the bus. Like, they were using the text... They discovered... Okay, so this particular Tumblr user discovered that they could use text-to-speech to listen to fanfic on the bus. I think it was a Captain America and Bucky Barnes fanfic too. And then it was like... it was an R18 fanfic. So they were, you know, just listening to it and then, like... just enjoying their fanfic. And then, and then they were, what? Okay, how do I say this? They discover, you know, the usual thing. that their device was, their earphones were unplugged this whole time. And so everybody was just listening to them. And at this point, they included the bit that they were listening to. Let me see if I can remember something. It was something about Captain America's penis. Like, I think it was like the moment he saw Steve's eggplant emoji, this embodiment of freedom personified, that he knew that it was it was about Captain America's eggplant emoji, okay? and then that was at that specific point, you know, when they discovered that, oh no, other people can hear what I'm listening to. And then they just the fun part about this is that they actually reached the fanfic writer. And then the fanfic writer replied to the post like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Even though... like, whoa, you were reading my fanfic on the bus? Stuff like that. That was funny. one of the more light-hearted stories to come out of Tumblr. Although I can't find it anymore, probably because I don't really know what exactly to search. Fanfic. Right, the skulls, we need to pick from the skulls. Mirror dungeons. Rupture. I think this is a somewhat more niche Tumblr story. That or just not very notable compared to all the other ones. Because there's a lot of crazy stuff to come out of Tumblr. Although a lot of it happened like after I stopped visiting that often. Like most of the more infamous incidents happened after my time on Tumblr. Okay, maybe it was stupid of me to pick this fight. Yeah, most of the stories on Tumblr are either like pretty grim or like yeah, just some awful terrible incident, but most of the ones that I know are just pretty lighthearted. I remember like a classmate finding me on Tumblr because I drew Homestuck. I don't think they were my they were a classmate I had previously, and then they just asked me randomly, "Hey, is this you?" And I said, "Yes, that is indeed me. Isang D Shredder." And it was because of Homestuck. What social media platform is it? Yeah, every social media platform is some degree of messed up. So, I guess it depends on what you want. Like, if you... Okay, I know Twitter is a bit, like, Twitter or X is a pretty insane these days, but the reason a lot of people use it is because it's one of the most used platforms, and that's the place where you can find the most reach. Yeah, YouTube is probably the place I use the most. If you can even count YouTube as a social media platform. Would you count YouTube as a social media platform? You're a Twitter user, either a keyboard warrior or addicted to. I use yeah, what's the status on YouTube being a social media platform? I mean, YouTube is more known for videos and stuff. Like honestly, if I had a choice in the matter, I'd just remove social media entirely. Like I would just not use social media, period. But then, you know, if you're an artist, you want to get the word out there. YouTube is one of the ways I'm doing that, but the way to do that is just to post on like some other social media platform. So, you know, it's just you just kind of have to live with it. Actually, I get more views posting my art on YouTube community than on Twitter. Yeah, there's also... Oh yeah, TikTok allows you to post like singular images now. Also, like YouTube community posts appear in the shorts reel. So I guess there's that. You could just post stuff on TikTok.
날개를 펼쳐 목을 떨고 숨을 걸어. 바람 불어오는데요. 짓밟아.
놀만치 노른 것 같은 게
Yay.
싸게 치워봐.
So far, so good.
고생들였다.
Yeah, and I can do more content with this model. Like, you can actually see me talk. I can do those shorts that VTubers do. Like, you know, yeah, you see those shorts of VTubers just kind of talking about random stuff, like maybe VTuber stuff or something that happened to them, or maybe an interest that they have. Yeah, I can do those now. I can I can info dump all of you in shorts form. Isn't that fun?
비거리는 충분해. 너한테 알겠지만.
맞아. 그거 짜게 갖다 써. 아, 별로 어려울 거 없잖아. 염화. 뭐시여? 대가리에 총 맞았냐? 왜
Wait, I'm gonna try to find that story again. Although I think that, you know, I think a lot of posts got deleted off of Tumblr, so I'll probably have a hard time finding it. Oh no.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰던 것이 생각나네. 일대를 다
놀랐어?
They're still very much alive. You just don't hear people mention it because all of the... yeah, there's still a lot of users on Tumblr. I actually have a friend who still keeps a somewhat active usage. Still keeps a somewhat active use on Tumblr. So I know that people still use it, but I don't know if I want I don't know, like I'm not really a big fan of what's that? What's it called? Like fandom debates and stuff. That's not really how I like to enjoy my series now. Except of course when I wish facial IDs had more variety. Yeah, like I mean, I guess they kind of do. Like they have rupture and some other effect. Like the variety would come with that other effect, but then what sort of variety do you mean exactly?
놀만치 노른 것 같은 게 이제 싸게 치워불고 들어가자. 고생들였다.
Okay. Take this. That. Broken greatsword? Yeah, sure, why not? Did I miss the debut? Yeah, it already happened. I'm just trying to use it to. I'm just trying to use the model. Whee! You can watch the VOD. The VOD will always be up. I might make like a actual video about it, like a highlight reel of sorts. So yeah, we're just playing mirror dungeons and yapping about random stuff. Or 6.
내 명을 들은 시비수 결집이다.
으쌰. 대가리에 총 맞았냐? 왜 느자구 없이 쪼개고 있을까?
Oh god, it's her! You, my enemy!
일기당천.
Let's get this over with.
이번에는 재미 좀 보는가? 다들 그 생각이 있으면 허접한 것들을 갖다 내진 않았겠어.
I don't think we need to pay attention just yet. Like the tricky part when it comes to her comes to when she starts turning all of your teammates into flowers.
숨통 끊기.
그러지. 이것은 진지하게 갖다 써야지. 별로 어려울 거 없잖아.
Yes, now, yes, here, exactly. Here is the time to lock in.
인자 재미 좀 보겠구만. 칼 단단히 잡고
One blooming.
총알 쓰는 놈들은 총알에 끼지 말고. 몸이 아주 끓어오르나 불구만.
Magnificent Spring Breeze. I can't clash Magnificent Spring Breeze. Can I do it with Isang D Shredder? No. Gain +5 final power for each living soon-to-bloom flower. After attack, remove all soon-to-bloom flowers. Target loses 15 SP. I hate this.
불가 위야. 막아내지 못하리.
넌 푸르마 튀우.
The music's nice.
가치 없군. 죽어.
그만 찰 줄 알았으면 빨리 좀 하지. 야.
깨우치시게.
놈 쪼아마 같다. 다음.
Oh, she actually won that one?
멀겠지만.
Never a doubt. Never in doubt, guys. Nope.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰던 것이 생각나네. 한 놈만 잡아주기라 했더니 일대를 다 쓸어버렸던 놈이지.
흑수묘. 뒷박질 준비.
도끼를 본다. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
숨통 끊기.
보면 뭘 써야 하는지 딱 느낌이 오잖아. 에?
묘여. 길을 연다. 제쳐라.
놀만치 노른 것 같은 게
Alright, we won!
싸게 시합을 먹으러 가자.
Nice!
고생들이었다.
Ah, the Fapoon of Death. Pause the ego gift. Let's get an ego gift. Oh boy. Ah, that's fun. Level 5. Base power 1. No, are you? Gee, what a mystery. Which one do I pick, guys? Coin power minus coin power. Final power. Okay, that might be too much power. All of these suck, but the left one sucks the most. I'll take the... How are the plus minus ones? Are these okay? What do the plus minus ones do? Okay, maybe not those. Final power 1. Let's just take it. Hold on, be sinking deluge, unrelenting night. It's right here. Let's see how this goes.
사랑과 정의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 등장!
느껴지지? 저것들이 아까부터 르렁대니까 딱 사냥하기 좋은 상태야. 오케이?
Oh, bless. Oh no.
시비속에 명한다. 이 앞에 숨쉬는 자 누구 하나 살려보내지
모든
마라.
걸 거둬들일 순 없었어.
뭐쇼? 대가리에 총 맞았냐?
일기당천.
쪼개고 있어.
Or just freaking.
물 넘고 꺾고 제쳐라. 도끼를 보내라. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
숨통 끊기.
아이 씨발 뭐 되냐?
이 거리면 충분해. 너한테
내가 벌써 좀 심심해져.
묘야
뭔데 나
길을 연다.
아, 이거 올랐네. 안 뱉어차서
So yeah, to bring back my previous question, would you consider YouTube a social media platform?
혈압도 바로 결정 영화
Because yeah, people usually know YouTube as a video platform, but it also has some social media function.
옛날에 외부
In a way, yeah.
것이 생각나네.
Parents give YouTube to kids at young age, but all the videos for YouTube kids have no comments. Like, like I'll be watching an episode of some show I used to watch when I was a kid, and the comments are always turned off. That's like the main thing about YouTube Kids.
일기당천
YouTube Kids has the worst content. Yeah, like I remember like Elsa Gate, all the Elsa Gate stuff. They didn't really police what was happening, what was going on YouTube Kids enough.
가치 없군. 죽어라.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수
I guess you could say YouTube comment sections are a kind of social media.
모두가 너를 잊어도 반드시 되찾을 거다.
Technically, the comment section or streamers reading chat is in a way socializing. Actually, one thing about Twitch that I wish it had was like more like social functions. Like, yeah, it's really hard to communicate directly with people that watch on Twitch.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수 고작 이 정도 탕미의 허덕이야.
You could make an argument Xbox Live as a social media. The definition is too broad. Yeah, that's fair. Let's take it one step further. Club Penguin was a social media. Roblox is a social media.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뜯은 것이 생각나네.
Yeah,
한 놈만 잡아준다고.
fucking Nintendo me. Penguin and Roblox are different. They don't let Roblox isn't very social anymore. You guys know that that one short where I've been playing Roblox with chat disabled, and honestly, I'm happier than ever. MMORPGs, I can be a social media. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Final Fantasy XIV is a social media, guys. The critically acclaimed social media platform of Final Fantasy XIV.
노른 것 같은 게 이제 싸게 치워불고 들어가자. 고생.
I usually don't turn on the chat anyway. People usually just, like, the only thing that I play on Roblox is Dress to Impress, and the chat is pretty useless on there anyway.
내 명을 들은 시비수 결집이다.
The fee of monthly play. They actually, I heard that they extended, like, the free time of Final Fantasy XIV. Although I'm not really sure if that game is stream friendly.
딱 사냥하기 좋은 상태야. 이제
목을 콱 물어버려.
Please do Central Fiction is social media.
숨쉬는 자.
Anything with a chat function is social media. Although I think like chat rooms and social media platforms have like some sort of distinction. Like you wouldn't call Discord. Is Discord social media? It depends on whether or not you think Discord is social media.
너를 잊어도 반드시 되찾을 거다.
Because like you'd say Discord is
도려내라.
숨통 끊기.
okay.
묘야. 길을
Because I classify Discord sort of differently. Like for me, Discord is just like a chat room.
으쌰. 대가리에 총 맞았냐?
IRC isn't social media. Oh, IRC. That's from a long time ago.
아직 죽지 마라.
Big public discords are social medias, but not private ones. Yeah, Discord. So it would be you know, presumptuous to say Discord itself is a social media.
몰랐어?
I could have probably made like this whole yapping this whole yapping section into a whole other stream.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰던 것이 생각나네.
불가위야.
They're not all the same ID. They have different secondary effects. Mirror Dungeon streams are basically just chatting. Yeah, basically, like, I was thinking, what am I gonna do while I'm doing all this Mirror Dungeon stuff? And the answer is just talk about stuff. Talk about stuff like the order in which to read comic books and if YouTube is a social platform.
한 놈만 잡아주려겠다. 일대를 다 쓸어버렸어.
아득한 야정.
Sometimes I've played with the idea of going back on. Nothing you've talked about was about Limbus. I mean, okay, but one of the topics that we discussed is Tumblr, and there are people that discuss Limbus on Tumblr, so with the most tenuous of connections, technically... Okay, I'm not getting out of this one.
결정 영화.
That would be like saying that talking about Reddit is talking about Limbus because there is a Limbus Reddit.
숨통 끊기.
Did you unironically use Malphite skill 1 to clash?
거지없군.
놀만치 노른 것
Nah,
같은 게.
no.
지어불고 들어가자. 고생들이었다.
In more Limbus related terms, in more Limbus related topics, how
아는 것을
was I going to
모르지
say?
않을
Honestly, I feel like I've exhausted all of my Limbus related topics.
사랑과 정의 이름으로 지금 이곳에
So what's left is just to talk about, I guess until, like, Walpurgis comes out. What's your favorite effect? There, that's always a good icebreaker. What's your favorite, like, secondary effect in Nimbus Company? Mine is, as you can see, Rupture. I like Tremor IDs. Yeah, Tremor is nice if played right. I do like Rupture. I've also started to like Bleed. Bleed is actually quite fun to play with if you play your cards right.
시비 수준이야. 이 앞에
The problem with me for Bleed is that I don't have enough Bleed IDs for a whole team. Okay, wait, what am I talking about? I do, but then like you have like the Blood Fiends and then one who shall grip and then the one who and then Ring Yisang. Not really sure if you could call that the whole Bleed team. Although I'm not really that into team building to begin with. This is the burn season, only one burn ID week. Well, we're still early on. There might be more burn IDs later. Did they show what Greg does? Burn is probably involved.
빨리 좀 하지 그랬냐?
묘야. 넌 튀울 수도 없겠구나.
끊기.
I don't remember what was in Hohenheim's kit. Well, I remember there being, like, it's a lamp, and lamps have fire inside. Therefore, burn.
왜 무자고 없이 쪼개고 있을까?
I have so many ego stuff.
흑수며 뜀박질 침. 가능하군요. 죽어라.
모두가 너를 잊어도 반드시 되찾을 거다.
색색이 황홀하고 아예 기억 못하게 하려는 길이구려.
신이 목을
이
떨고
거리면 충분해. 너한테 멀겠지만.
아이 씨발 뭐댕이야.
고작 이 정도 탕후에 허덕이다.
The only nurse father's apprentices that have bird are middle and thumb.
수도 없겠구나.
So when they get released,
고작 이 정도 탕후에 허덕이다. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
you think we'll get IDs of like the other characters like Moses and Ezra?
한 놈만 잡아 죽이라겠더니.
I'd really like an Ezra ID. He's my favorite. Oh, when Heim happens, then maybe.
아이 젖새와.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
아득한 여정.
In this long journey,
멈추는 시대에서
in time,
희망과 미래를 찾아 스스로 답을 구하시길. 가치 없고 죽어.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰던
Alright,
한 놈만 잡아 죽이라.
일기당천이.
일단 다 죽여.
크게 지시길.
we should be done soon with floor 7. I probably won't go floor 10 because it's this stream is already getting quite long.
얼만치 노른 것 같은 게
Much longer than I was expecting it to go. Like I was just supposed to have like
고생되었다.
yeah, this stream has been going on for quite some time, so I'm probably going to stop after the boss fight of this floor. Place the stone.
봤어? 이런
Really
건
have
다른
that.
남들보다 내가 더 잘한다고.
Let's see what we can get here. Sanguine fragrance. No. Rolling flashlight, endorphin kit. The coin. Nah. I've already learned my lesson about the coin. Just using it to refresh. I'll take care of this later. Okay, that's fine.
유지할 수 있기를.
느껴지지? 저것들이 아까부터
What's this? If the skill is on a slot, gain shield by the head's current HP. Just roll damage because I don't know what to do.
먹을 콱 물어버리자고.
아이 시방 차력도 바로. 내가 벌써 어디다가 칼을 갖다 놓고 이거는 불을 기름으로 끌라가냐? 그치? 됐다. 알아서 해. 무슈.
Okay, now let's roll.
왜 늦자고 없이 쪼개고 있을까?
Roll. Wait, we're gonna roll later. I've been playing Archetypes Enfield. It's actually pretty optimized. Oh, I want to try Archetypes Enfield sometime. I really like Arknights. So yeah, I'll try Enfield, but probably a bit more into its release. Like I feel like playing gacha games in its new state doesn't really give you the, you know, it's still not very, it's still pretty new, so there's really not much to. What am I doing? Yeah, it's still pretty new, so there's not really much to do. So I'm going to wait for a while after release, even though I played Arknights pretty much like immediately on the first event. Like I think it was like 1 week. I do want to try Enfield. Oh hey, thank you. I'm still using my old pet. I'll figure out how to attach it to my model sometime later. I'm a Olympus fan. I don't mind waiting for games to get more content. Usually when that happens, I just play another game. Like, usually not a gacha. Centipede. But the characters in Enfield all look really cool. Like the art style looks great. Like it's, and I'm just kind of waiting till they have like the different version of my favorite character from Arknights. So that's probably gonna take a while. Oh no. What does this centipede do? Who's your favorite Arknights character? Silver Ash. He was my first 6-star, and I have basically like all his outfits, and I have him at I have him almost max leveled. Yeah, I'm missing one potential for full potential. Oh yes, Silver Rush Altar is coming. That's what I'm waiting. I can't roll an Arctis. I had to spend the whole last event like just rolling all the free rolls because I'm saving all of my other rolls for the Silver Rush Altar event. And like the rolls, okay, so the free rolls usually they're like, oh hey, free roll. But for me, because I couldn't roll on anything else, it was like it was torture because I kept getting like 3 stars and 4 stars. And even if I wanted to try and get something else, I couldn't. Damn, lack of self-control. I miss Arknights. It's still there. Go ahead, play it. There's a lot of content in the game. Like, I've been getting more into the integrated strategies game mode. I might bring it to the stream. Also, yeah, I might stream the Silver Rush Altar pulls once that event arrives. which should be around April. Oh boy, that's I have 2 months, 2 months to grind. What does the centipede need from me? Yeah, I lost my original account, so okay, understandable, honestly. Like, Like, I can't imagine what it would be like to start a new account, since there's just so much to catch up on.
놀만치 노른 것 같은 게 이제
It just disintegrated!
고생들이었다.
Okay, Mr. Centipede, whatever you say. Standard duty battery. I do not like this. I do not like this at all. Well, I'm going to stop after this anyway, so it doesn't really matter what I pick. Alright, that's enough mirror dungeons for today.
좋은 공간이 됐고 다음 먹잇감도 이런 식이었으면 좋겠어.
Okay, gacha time! Gacha time! It's time! It is time to roll the gacha. We all... Oh!
지금을 쪼개어 1천, 편린들에게 주어진 미래를 쪼개어 다시 2천. 마침내 만들어진 너는 깨어지겠어. 기어코 일순 모든 걸 끌어모아 3천 대천.
Oh, it's this, it's the ego for Isang. And a bunch of other stuff. Hope Verlica doesn't become a character like Amiya. Maybe they have different plans for her. Hopefully kinder ones. I'm close to level 90. Anything else I can do to get more passive XP? Nah, I'll just use my lunacy. Alright, gotcha time. Lemon peel, orange peel, upside down purple seal, lemon peel, orange peel, upside down purple seal, lemon peel, orange peel, upside down purple seal. Dang it! Do a flip, do a flip. Man, this sucks. Oh boy. Okay, that's it. Okay, so those are the gacha rolls. Ah, what fun. I wondered we can change our account into another account, right? Gacha do be that way. Yeah, really do. Let's try the new Nah, the line 1 Bokka gets more with the ID. Gacha giveth and gacha taketh. Does the gacha giveth? The gacha hasn't been... This gacha didn't even giveth! Where is the givething? %, by the way. I've faced much more brutal gacha rates. Anywho, so that's it for today. Thank you for coming to my debut. I can't wait to keep using this model. I'm really happy that I'm finally able to finish it. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week with more streams. As for what those streams are, I'll think about it. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.